Hello friends, stars on your head today. The rink on meeting with Bomb Towers 4-2, Ninjas 2-3, and Apprentices 3-3. Started on round 30 with 5,800 cash. Okay, so Bombs 4-2, so that's going to be a big cluster explosion. Ninjas are 2-3, so that means we're going to get the Distraction Ninja. And then Wizards 3-3, which I'm not sure that I understand that, because I don't think the Wizards actually make you get stars on your head, do they? I don't think so. So we do get a nice big chunk of cash to start off with here. I think I'm actually going to get a cannon to start off with. Put it right around there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I think a ninja as well is definitely a good solid way to go. So we're going to get this guy all the way up to Flash Bomb pretty darn quick in here. Just because I do need some camo detection as well for level 33 and then level 37. And the ninjas, you really can't get them too high. I could get a wizard as well. In fact, actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's get a wizard. Let's get one of these bad boys in Monkey Sense. I don't think the wizard can make you have stars on your head, though. The Fire Apprentice doesn't do it. Unless maybe they're thinking, like, okay, confused stars on your heads, and then you can get the Tornado. I guess. Maybe, kind of a little bit. Not really my cup of tea, though. I don't think that really makes too much sense, does it? Whatevs, whatever. I guess don't matter. It don't matter too much. Also, I don't really know why they had to give you the wizards in general. Like, I mean, you could just got the cannon and the ninja, and you could have been just fine. Could have, should have, would have, but you aren't. So we got this extra wizard. Let's make sure we use them. But I don't think I really need to get any more upgrades than what I currently have. I think a lightning wizard is just a nice way to go about getting some extra pop and power on these early rounds. He's just good. I like the lightning wizard in the early rounds, especially on the rink for some reason, just because you can attack pretty much anywhere at all times. So it definitely helps you out. Get the lightning just striking literally everywhere. Of course, a lot of towers are just generally good on the rink, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. So let's keep on going in here. We're going to get to the Flash Bomb, and then we're going to save up for hopefully a 4th tier cannon pretty quick up in here. But I think the biggest problem is probably our Moab pop power now that I think about it. Maybe that's why they gave you the Apprentices. Could be. Maybe they want you to use the Fire Mages. And honestly, that's not a terrible idea. I just have to think about if I want to do it like that. Do I want to get the Fire Mage? Or should I go for a lot of low-level ninjas? It's a good question. Honestly, I'm still a bit confused. I don't know what I want to do. But let's get a 4th tier cannon first, and then I'll decide after I get that guy. So this is on medium, so I mean, obviously we're going to be able to pop the Bloons really, really easily. We got basically perfect distraction here. We're just slowing down action, perfect slowing down action. You can tell the Bloons just literally stop right next to the ninja, especially because they're kind of not in sync with each other, but they're out of sync with each other in the perfect syncing way. So like they're basically opposite syncs, which is perfect. It's exactly what you want to see. You don't want the explosions happening at the same time, because then they wear off faster and they move at the exact same time. But if you get boom, 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 back and forth, you'll get rid of them all the way. It's hard to explain that. Maybe you guys can explain it a little bit better. It might be better to explain with words rather than me saying that stuff. So I think I am going to get a Dragon's Breath. I think I might even get multiple Dragon's Breath. I don't even think there was a limit on the amount of towers I could have. Was there? If there was a limit, it was 3 of each. But I don't even think there's going to be a limit. We're going to easily take these guys down. I'm also going to put this guy in strong now. Actually, he has a lot of pops. Actually, they all have pretty much the exact same amount of pops, which is kind of ridiculous. 4,800, 4,600, 4,900. How ridiculous is that? I can't even really tell you. It seems like this guy's getting more and more because, of course, he's closest to the entrance. Which makes sense. So there it is, the Moab. How are we going to deal with this guy? Hopefully pretty easy. I think the biggest problem is going to end up being once we get to BFBs and stuff. That could definitely be a bit more problematic for me. And at that point, we're definitely going to have to get more than just 1 Monkey Apprentice. We're going to need at least 2 Monkey Apprentices up to fire. And maybe even 5 Fire Monkey Apprentices. Like I said, I could go a lot of low-level ninjas. It's a possibility. I just don't really think I want to do that. I think Fire Apprentices, they're good against Bloons, they're good against Moabs, they're kind of like an all-around tower, they're not good against any certain thing. And usually I do like to get those certain things that are good at certain things. I like to get those type of towers because you can only get the towers that you need in certain circumstances for each section, and that will keep your costs down, allow you to get more farms, and eventually win the game. But in these cases, we aren't really allowed too many things, so I suppose the wizard is the best way to go about doing it. But check it out, guys. It's actually working out really well. Also, I should get the lightning bolt as well. It's not like a super crazy important thing to get. It's just, it's nice. It's nice to get a lightning bolt. It's a little bit of extra popping power, especially for balloons that come out of the ceramics. And also just kind of looping around to pretty much anywhere you want to. That's also the nice thing about the lightning. You don't need to be in the range. There's not that many things that actually go somewhere else in the map that isn't in your range. You got the glaive ricochet, you got that. You got maybe the dartling gun. What else? Some stuff kind of goes through balloons and just keeps on going forever. Like the engineer shot actually doesn't end right out of its range. It'll just keep going until it hits the end of the screen, or at least really far. I'm not sure if it goes to the end of the screen every single time, but it goes really far. Alright, I'm gonna get a... Look at that, we got a 4th fire mage already. This is not only medium, too. I'm actually a bit amazed. So actually, now that I think about it, are we going to be able to take down level 63? I am just not sure. I think so. I mean, look, let's just get another cannon in here. If we got 2 cannons up to 4-2, oh my god, no, nothing's going to get through that. And honestly, I think we could take it down without even the second 4-3 cannon. But it's better to be safe than sorry, right, guys? Absolutely. So I actually had some pretty easy challenges lately. It's kind of sad. It's a bit sad. Just a tiny bit sad. It's kind of like when you take a smiley face and you flip it over, it's just a sad face. You know what I mean? I am a person that I use a lot of emoticons. I use smiley faces up the wazoo, guys. I'm a smiley face fiend. I used to not be able to make them on my phone, so I would like do my best to try and like fake them on my phone, and I would always send text with almost every single text that I send has a smiley face at the end or at the beginning or something. Somewhere in the middle I put a smiley face. Usually at the end it's like, hey, how you doing? Smiley face. Like it shows you like that I'm happy. Or, oh yeah, I had a crappy day, sad face. I always like to tell people through my emoticons. Of course, you know that like if I had a crappy day, I probably aren't happy. But you don't know if I'm mad or if I'm like just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I want you to know that like, no, I had a bad day and I'm sad because of it. It's the best way to understand feelings. If only girls did that, you know what I mean? Like girls don't seem to do that much. They usually put smiley emoticons and then they're lying because they're like, no, I was sad. And you were supposed to know that I was sad. But I put a smiley emoticon anyways. You're just supposed to pick up on my cues. And I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, maybe this happened in the past. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. Who knows? I'm just telling you, girls are stupid sometimes. I can't understand girls. They're crazy. If you're a girl, I'm sorry, but girls are crazy, and sometimes girls learn to control their crazy. Sometimes you can't. I mean, yeah, it's possible. So some girls control their crazy. And, you know, they're not crazy about everything. They're usually just crazy about anything involving boys. When like a boy texts a girl, and they were confused about the text, or they're angry about the text, or sad about the text or something, they'll show all their friends, and they'll try and dissect the text, every single word. How many periods, how many commas, how many crazy things happening on that text. And every single thing has to have a meaning to that, you know, like if you put a ... by, or like ... hello, like that means everything. But you could just be like, oh, I'm not sure what to say, ... hello, blah blah blah. You know, it's just like everybody has a different feeling about that stuff, so it's just really hard to understand that stuff. And that's why girls just freak out too much, go crazy about stupid things, and then they get sad or angry or emotional, and it turns out bad. Anyways, we'll leave it on that note. That actually, I don't hate girls. I actually do like girls. I think girls are a good thing in this world. And if you are a girl, I hope you control your crazy. I hope you can definitely control your crazy. Because there's a lot of crazy guys, too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on all girls. There's some crazy guys, too. A lot of crazy guys, too. But in general, it's really hard to find a not crazy girl. Anyways, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. As always, thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.